Thank you, Presiding Officer, and I can reciprocate the Good New Year will from my fellow members across the Chamber. In her address to Scotland, the First Minister emphasised that in the year 2016 will be another big and important year for Scotland. And I heartily agree. And I'm very delighted that from the First Minister we've heard a vision today of a Scotland moving forward, a Scotland growing in confidence, and a Scotland governed in complete recognition and belief of our country's limited potential. The plans ahead are about harnessing our economic potential, but more importantly, harnessing the potential of our people in Scotland, and enabling them to participate in and succeed in a Scotland that embraces innovation and a can-do attitude for our future. Make no mistakes, there are challenges ahead, especially while we are governed from Westminster by an austerity ideology. And as Vice-Convener of the Welfare Reform Committee, I'm only too well aware of the damage welfare reform is doing in our communities and the growing inequality it promotes. But we also have great opportunity ahead. As an IT professional, I trust you will let me reflect on the opportunities within my own area of previous work. I was delighted during the budget that there was a commitment to invest in excess of £345 million to support research, innovation across Scotland's universities, businesses and enterprise agencies, and aligning their approach to pooling funding and simplifying access to support. I also welcomed the digital strategy spending increase of £130 million in 2016-17 as part of a package of measures to bolster the culture of innovation and connectivity across Scotland's homes, businesses and universities. And I also welcome Scotland's Funding Council will provide £120 million to 8 innovation centres, bringing together universities, research institutes and businesses to support world-class research in big data, digital health, industrial biotechnology, sensor technology, construction, stratified medicine and aquaculture and oil and gas. Now, there's been a bit of discussion this afternoon about the opposition's response to what the government has been shown as its record to date. But I think it's interesting to look at how the industry views the budget. And IS Scotland indeed did a response in an article by Steve McGinty on their website to the budget a few weeks ago. And it recognises that Mr Whinney highlighted that Scottish budget would continue to fall year on year by 2020 and will have fallen by 12.5% in real terms since 2010. And that these figures paint a very bleak picture for Scotland's public finances. But they go on to recognise that even with the pressure on public funds, the Scottish Government has given a clear commitment to digital and the digital areas. It recognises the steps to extend digital applications in public services, increase the use of shared services, secure further value from procurement developments and ensure effective use of assets and reduce overlap in public services. And the digital agenda will produce savings and improve the quality of our services. IS Scotland go on to recognise the main initiatives from the Government, £100 million to improve broadband services as part of £400 million Digital Scotland Superfast Broadband, the establishment of the Alpha Fund to help improve efficiency and quality of digital public services, and also the support to digital transformation services and developing digital public services from a user perspective and to realise the benefits of digital technology. The article completes with a statement that, therefore, the digital sector needs to focus on addressing the challenges highlighted in the budget, but this includes providing creative, efficient, technological solutions that support everyday needs of both central and local government. This is the IT industry in Scotland, IS Scotland, responding with that can-do attitude that we are all aspiring to in Scotland. And can I commend the vision of this government in the areas it already supports, supporting Equate Scotland to make positive difference for women in science, engineering and technology and the built environment. A vision that tackles inequality at the very heart shown in the support from this government. I also commend the support for Code Clan, CodeClan aspires to be a world-class coding academy, creating a new generation of software developers, playing a leading role in accelerating Scotland's progress in building high-performance digital economy. It's innovative, it's new, and it's supported by this government and by Skills Development Scotland. I would also like to highlight the work done by one of my companies based in my area in central Scotland, Edge Testing, a company I had the pleasure of visiting during Apprenticeship Week last year to meet the Chief Executive, Brian Ferry, and his trainees and staff. As well as highly skilled graduates, Edge also recruit from local communities and the student cohort, and have developed a training programme in conjunction with Skills Development Scotland, training candidates in this highly regarded, highly valued aspect of the computing industry.
Draw to a close, please.
Presiding Officer, I believe that the digital economy is one of the ways that Scotland's economy can grow, and in doing so we can build those highly skilled, highly valued jobs that this government has the vision to see through.